And I started to come across a number of exciting people, some of whom I was already familiar with, but I started to say, oh, you know what? Balthazar from Inner Space VR, who's made such incredible games as Fisherman's Tale and Mask Maker and One True Path. And I love those games so much. My kids love those games. And I think they harness VR and storytelling so well. And so I thought, this would be a great time to get Balthazar up in front of a crowd, for me to get to meet him and get to hear a little bit about how Inner Space VR approaches XR storytelling. I also thought about Andrea Yon Kojikaru, who I first came in contact with when we were both a part of a track of architecture talks that Kent Bai had released for Voices of VR. And I became very, very fascinated by her philosophy of how architecture and spatial storytelling becomes a really key part of not just enterprise uses like actual architecture, but in storytelling and game design and things like that as well. I recently met Robin Winfield Smith when I was in London last year. We were doing this work with the Royal Shakespeare Company, and she'd been working with the Royal Shakespeare Company in different capacities for over 11 years and was also interested in XR and VR 180 and had been working with like the new Blackmagic cameras. And I got to go spend some time with her at Hat Trick Productions and learn about, her new company Liminal and all the amazing things she's doing. And so got really excited about the opportunity to bring her to Germany as well and see her present properly, because I've only had a one-on-one presentation from her and I want to see what she can bring to the table for everyone. And I'm sure that's going to be absolutely fantastic. And that's all we have for this mini spatial storytelling track in person. We're going to have little, guerrilla demos and show some of the work that we're all up to. There's a billion other amazing talks, of course, that are relevant to XR, and I'm excited to see all of those. But then also I have 4 really lovely remote talks